My name is Christine and I will be with you for another session. Okay, today's topic is why do you think India lags in research? So I'm very interested to know what you guys have to say because obviously this is where you are the experts. It is your country and I'd like to know your opinions and your views and why do you think this is the case? So let's start off with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day and then tackle today's question.
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are gardening, painting, and making YouTube vlogs.
Very good. Excellent. And what did you do today?
First, I woke up in the morning at 9 o'clock. Then I got ready for my classes. After my classes, I played for some time. Then I was gardening some plants. Like I was just giving some water to the plants. Then after that, I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes, and I'm joining your class now. Thank you.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, Arush, for joining. So what can you tell us? So why do you think India lags in research?
I think India is lagging behind developed and newly industrialized technology due to comparatively low investment in research and development. India still struggle with corruption with no proper facilities, economy also low. Thank you.
Okay, so the economy is pretty low. You've got corruption. So why there are so many people in India, the population is so big. Why can't the people rule?
Like lots of people are not educated in India.
I see.
We don't mind about the population. We mind that who is educated and who is not educated. We should mind that only. We should not mind the population because population can go up and down anyway.
Okay.
And location is also very high. Education is very higher in countries.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Thank you.
We spend a lot of money for education only.
No, that is true.
People, they don't have money and they are also not educated nicely. Like they also don't know lots of things about India, like the famous places, Red Fort and lots of things. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, and what can you tell me, Arush, about the politicians and the politics? How do they work? Why can't people vote for a different government?
Ma'am, I don't have idea about politics.
Okay. All right. I'll leave you to that then. Okay, let's go to Bisman. Hi, Bisman. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you tell me a bit about first of all, introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day, and then tackle today's question.
Good evening, everyone. This is Bisman, and I am 13 years old. I study in class 7. I'm from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and my today's day was pleasant. And I had many classes today, but it was a nice day. I could do a lot of self studies today, and yeah, I enjoyed my today's day.
Excellent, very good. What did you study today?
I studied physics and computer as there is my computer test tomorrow.
Okay, very good. Good luck.
Thank you.
Excellent. So why do you think India lags behind?
So I agree with the point that Arush presented because a lot of investments we have to do for studies, like we have to pay a lot like that. if we compare it with different countries, we do not have to pay so much for a study. Even if we say that there are schools with free schools, like without paying also we can study till class 7 or class 8, but the education they provide is not adequate for a class 7 person. So I feel like the paid schools give a better education, and obvious it's obvious that, oh, the person you pay for gives more effort on you, and the person whom you don't pay for doesn't gives you like doesn't pays a lot of effort in you. But I like about India that they give free education. And the next point which I want to present is that there is not much of the funding system, like mm, like uh, like there are many beggars over here in India, which literally they work hard but they don't earn. Like they roam around with a lot of chips packets. Lot small kids roam around for a chips packet to sell, but no one gets it because no one wants to get a chips packet from them. But afterwards, we go to a shop and get it because that small, we don't have mercy on them. We feel like it's not good to get a chip packet from a beggar. So I feel like they should get a place. They should once get a good job. Not a job if it's a kid. They should get education. If it's adults, they should get a job to do. They should get a chance to be educated. They should get a chance to be, like, they shouldn't be called jobless. But if you talk about different places, there are very less number of beggars as we compare to our India. It's like our India lags, like the government of India lags in funding up. Like they don't give a lot of funds to the people. And if you compare it with America, US, there are a lot of funds given there. You get a lot of funds. There are very less beggars as compared to our India. So I feel like they should research about how to keep our India safe. If if more people get educated, it's good for our India. And if more people get educated, a lot of science and a lot of things would enter up our India. But if less people are educated, we will feel like lonely. Like America and all, they have so less education fees. Everyone can have it. Like maybe it would be half of India. Everyone can, what we can say, everyone can do, like everyone can get up, like they can pay that much of fees. But our India, we have a lot of high fees, like 15,000 per month or more than it. I don't have any idea. So it's difficult for a person who has just started working. Now these days, who are jobless due to COVID, no free educations are given to that families too. You have to pay for every fee, like every month's fees. So I feel like India should research on this, that how we can make more people educated instead of making like electing prime ministers like after every year, after a span of years, uh, saying that we have done this, we have done that. I think so. We should work on the research of education. We should educate each and every person of India so that we can have a better future. Every person can have a better future there.
Very good. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Bisman.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
you think that the lack of research is all down to the fact that people in India are not educated because it's so expensive, because
Yeah.
there's so many things to pay for that it's become expensive, so people can't go to school, can't be educated, and therefore your research is lagging.
Yeah, ma'am.
I see. And what interests me is and what um my question is, why do these people, because you said, you elect people, you elect government, you elect someone for government every year or several years. Why aren't these people changing? Why is the population still behind these people who are not making a change?
Ma'am, can you just repeat once again? I couldn't get your question.
Why are people behind these politicians who are not helping India?
I can't get the question. What you want to say?
Okay, so what I'm asking is why are the politicians still there and not helping India?
So
Why
I
are
feel
these?
like
Mhm.
politicians are basically, they tackle a lot of things. I don't say they don't tackle things, but they don't take a lot of pressure in this education part. They go on with the making new monuments, making some or the other place, extending the cities, inventing, and a lot of wars goes on. But I feel like they do not take a lead on the education. They do not take interest in education. They feel like education is good, but they are educated. They feel like the education is easy to be purchased. But I feel like no, it's like it's very costly. Not costly. It's like everyone can't afford it. The one who want to become something has a dream to become, but one who studies till class 10 but cannot study more because of the cost. So I feel like politicians do a lot of work. I don't say they don't. They do, but they have to. I feel like they leave behind a lot of things which they have faced, but now they feel like now it's low. Like they have also studied a lot to become a politician. Obviously they have, but that time they also felt it's more. But now when they have become a politician, they have become to a post, they feel like okay, it's good, it's fine. The education cost should be high, they would get some interest of it. That the politicians would also get some interest. If it's 5100, then the school would keep around 4000 and give some amount of the to the owner. Like so many divisions to be there, so they keep on increasing the fees so that they could get the most of the money and can give the other person also. And I feel like fees doesn't matter. If you are giving 51 or any kind of money, you should give that much education to a person. If you're giving free education, you should give something or the else knowledge to the person. So yeah, I feel like politicians do a lot of work, but they should work on the education part also.
Excellent, excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, Bisman. Thank you. Okay, next we have Navia. Hi, Navia.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So, Navia, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Navya Agarwal. I am 13 years old. I studying in class 7 in Calcutta, and my day was not good as today my grandfather passed away.
Oh,
So,
I'm so sorry, Navia.
so the entire day, my mother was crying, and I had to confront her. Like everyone came to our house, and everyone was confronting her because my mother was the closest to her father, my grandfather. So it was very hard for everyone, especially for my mother, since it's really hard for everyone. So the entire day, I did not see anything other than sit with my mother. She had to quit her work. Even my parents had to quit their work and come home because my everyone was very shocked to hear this immediate news. That's why. So my day wasn't good at all.
I'm really sorry, Navia. I'm
Thank you,
very,
ma'am.
very sorry. And deepest condolences to you and your family.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you don't feel like doing this
No, ma'am. No,
class,
ma'am. It's okay.
you are
No, ma'am. It's okay.
you're more than welcome. Okay, so at any point you want to leave, you can leave. Okay, so today's question is, why do you think India lags in research?
Ma'am, I think India lacks in research is because of lack of innovation and lack of investments. Like nowadays, India is just copying whatever technology get from other countries. Like even we didn't know about Zoom before the Zoom started trending everywhere, especially in America. Like in America, businessmen, students, especially businessmen started this. I think Zoom is from China, like it's a Chinese app. So basically, when businessmen started using it, everyone in India also starting using it. So we thought it's an innovation that India will do upgrade or not, but there was nothing a part of it. So that's why also, and nowadays there's no investment only. Like nowadays, even youngsters like India, nowadays, you might know that India is known for youth of population of youth. Like most of the people of India are students, like kids and small people. But nowadays they just solve the problem for the they just solve the solution for the problem for the sake of it. Like if I'm having a problem with something in my computer, so I will just solve it because I want to use it further. Like if I want to watch a movie and my laptop is hanging, so um, I'm just fixing it because I want to watch the movie, not because I'm researching or seeing other books to see that how will my laptop will be fixed. So because of all this also, there's India is lacking so much behind technology.
Okay, thank you very much, Navya.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Next we have Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Samikia. So can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samiksha Samadina, and I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur, and I'm studying in St. Vincent Convent School. And my hobbies are to doing drawings and paintings. Thank you. And today I woke up at 5:30 for my studies, and then at 7 o'clock so 7:30 I completed my morning routine, and then I went for my online classes, and then at 12 then online classes completed, and then I have studies. So I have completed my studies, and then at 3 o'clock I gone for my tuition. At 5 o'clock I came home, and then I ate snacks with my family. Actually, I like the snacks, so my mom had made. It's it's a onion pakoda type. Yeah, it's onion, but I like it very much. So I ate, and then I have to do some studies for tomorrow's exam. So I was studying, and then I joined your class.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so what do you think about today's question?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I want to say what Navya has said. I truly agree what Navya has said, that there is lack of investment and lack of innovation, that our scientists or the tech for the technology we are going on, they copied all the things that the foreigners are doing all these things, and because of that reason only our research is lagging. And that's why the thing or idea that we are going to do also, in our India, the scientists are not much improved about that. The thing they want to do have been done by already by the outsiders or foreigners from not from India but the foreigners. So that's the reason the country is lagging in research.
Okay, very good, very good. And what do you think? What do you think we can do? What can you do?
Yes, ma'am. The thing is that you have to study more and more, and about the things you have to know which innovation, which are the things have been invented, and what are the things you have to do it more about to make it more clear and more comfortable. If the thing have been already made, and if it's not, it's there is a disadvantage in that. So if you want to make it more and more clear, so you can do it in that, if you will do to make that clear, so it's a new thing of that thing which have been made.
Okay, okay, I think I got that. Um, that was very fast, Samikia.
Yes, okay.
No one's chasing you, okay? So what I would like you to do now, because we still have a bit more time left, I'd like to give you a little group work project. Since you
Yes.
are, it's four of you, and four of you youngsters, very young, okay? I'd like you to come up with some ideas about how you can bring India forwards, not lagging behind, but forwards. What can you do? What do you suggest? And I'd like you to discuss them with me, but as a class. So you'll be talking to each other as well. I'd like you to comment on each other's ideas. Okay, so who would like to start first? Anyone has any ideas?
Ma'am, can you repeat it about the
Okay, so
question?
what can you do to bring India forwards?
Okay, ma'am.
Mm,
Ma'am, can I go?
excuse me, ma'am.
Of course, Navya.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first thing that Bisman said in the other debate, that the question that you asked, it why are we
Mhm,
behind all these politicians that are no help? So first thing, we need good, honest politicians who really do the work and who are worthy of our votes.
mhm,
Secondly, good apps, like as I said that you're copying everything. So I want the app makers to invent something or to develop a app where which people can use it from us. Like I don't know if anyone, I don't know if anyone of us know, but none of the foreigners or any people, not any like Indian app is that much famous as Zoom. Like
mhm.
Zoom, we are connecting on Zoom right now, so you can already see that none of the Indian app is that famous. So we need good app makers. And thirdly, I suggest that we need good phone rules, like whatever new upgrades that we can surely have. I want that to happen. So in these three ways, I think that India will go forward in any, at least in a small way only, but at least I think it will go forward.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Bisman, did you have anything to say?
Yeah, I had the same point that Navya said, that we have to choose a honest politician so that we can have a nice person that rules the world, like rules the particular country. So, and the next one I would say is that a thing we can do to make our India good in education is each of us, each of each of the middle class families educate one of the students, one of the anyone.
Bisman, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you properly. It started out really loud and then went down quiet. No, try again.
Now,
Yes, perfect.
okay. So I feel like if every of ma'am, till where you could hear me.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh,
So
we
yeah.
couldn't, we barely could hear you. It started just getting softer. So if you could repeat, that'd be great.
So I said that I agree with Navya's point that she said
Mhm,
that we have to elect a honest politician to move forward our India without lagging it up. Because until or unless we have a good politician to govern our country, to rule our country, the person who's honest enough that whenever there is fight, he can say, I'm wrong, okay, I'm wrong, I will rectify myself next time. That kind of politician or that kind of government we get, it's better for our well-being. And the next one which I wanted to keep forward is, if every middle family uh, gives the money to any beggar, like you can have this beggar, like any beggar, if you give per month few amount of money, every person give all the, like any beggar you meet, you give him a small amount of money, can help him to collect a lot of money for his education. So I feel like whenever we met any any beggar which cannot work, which cannot say anything, which cannot work for anyone, like
mhm.
is himself homeless, cannot work for, we can give him some amount of money that he can make himself well, he can he can get operated and then do whatever he want, he can be doing any job. So I feel like we should, whenever we see any person or any beggar or any needy person without his one of the organs, we can give him some money so that he could operate himself and work hard in his life. Because
Very good.
it's not his fault that he's without one of his organs. It's how he was born up. So I feel like we should give them. And the person who can work up, uh, we shouldn't give them money because they would do it nothing. They can work hard to get up money, because everyone's parents work hard. So I feel like the one who can work hard should work to get up money and should not get free money. So yeah, I feel like every person who can work, and the one who cannot work, we should provide them so that they can operate themselves and work hard.
Okay, very good. Samikia, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes, ma'am. Uh, Ma'am, I want to say that the government should, because in our country there are many, I don't know about what percent, but I think there are many poor people who are living and they are not even educated. So I think the government should educate the children, and if they will be educated, so then they can do the thing they want to do. If they want to do a business, or they want to do a job, or they want to do a startup, they can do on their own. So if they will do that, though, so the if they because they were poor, the government educate them so they can make money after being educated, after they being after they've been grew up, so that if they want to do anything they wanted to, so they can do. And after doing this, so we can improve our the things. If they want, if someone wanted to starting a startup, so we can improve our startup company in our country. So not that one people only wanted to be a startup, there are many people who wanted to be a start a startup. And also there are many people who wanted to do a job. So if by doing by the government allowing the children to educate, so that the children can do their things on their own. And the poor people also can yes, they can be also be happy for the children are being educated.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, ma'am, I want to say that.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you, Samikia.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay, and Arush? I think Arush left. Okay, so well done, boys and girls. You have come up with some ways of some ways to help India come forward, some ways which you maybe can, you know, influence India. You are India's future. So it's your choices, your thoughts, and your mentality that will make a shift in India's future. And hopefully, with your help, India will not lag in research anymore. But thank you for exploring today's question and exploring my my little twist of a question at the end, where I gave you something more intricate to do, apart from the very difficult question to begin with. It was a lot for you to think about, but I'm glad that you took the challenge there, and well done. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and I hope you have a good evening. Thank you all very much, and thank you for joining, and deepest condolences once again, Javier.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, guys.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.